Today, we're going to bring a ceiling mount for your camera or your studio lights. We're going to take a look at it and see what you get. Now, if you guys notice, this is the exact size that I increased it. This is the maximum to the minimum, all right? So I put it together here. We're going to get a stretch ruler here. And it'll stretch automatically all the way to close to 23 inches, all right? That's how long it'll get. This could be either on the ceiling or any kind of mount that you have, either wood. If you guys can see, they give you all the pre-holes already installed. Now they do give you these cement wall mounts, all right? And then the regular wall. These are for actually wood. They don't give you anything for drywall. This is pretty much what you get on this one. Like I said, minimum to the longest to the shortest. And if you guys notice, there is a loop here, and this is actually for the actual cable management. So cable goes down, all the weight goes on this hook instead of the actual on this circular object here. So weight goes here instead of the actual module, all right? Because sometimes the actual power supply is a lot heavier than some of the components, some of the cameras or some of the lighting, and it takes all the weight here. So this is a good thing to have here as a little loop. Now, the best thing I like about this, I'm gonna minimize it so you guys can see how easy it is to minimize it, lock it in place. Now, the front of it, this one right here, it's adjustable. If you guys can see, it's adjustable. Let me lock it in. It's locked. Now this part right here, I'm gonna loosen this front of it. And I want to show you guys. Look, they have two different sizes, all right? And two different sizes in the actual mount, all right? So one's for, larger inputs for like lighting and stuff like that. And the other one will be for webcam or cameras, all right? Right now, I do have one of these installed on the overhead. So these are really strong. They lock in with this nut here, if you guys can see that. I'm going to lock it in here in place. And that's pretty much it. Now, another thing that I forgot to mention is that instead of having it this way, you can always have it on the sideways, all right? So there's different entries on the top, on the bottom. There's 1, 2, and 3 entries. That's all you get. So this is straight narrow. It does not curve. It's not flexible. It's just straight down. Like I said, 23 inches long. That's the longest you can get. Locking it in, it's easy. And if it ever gets loose, if you want to replace a pole, there's an Allen wrench connection here, but I wouldn't recommend you that. Now, on the bottom of it, if you get to another fixture that's compatible with this fixture, you can always replace it too. So there's an Allen wrench compatibility in the bottom. All right, so I mounted my studio light. This is a spotlight kind of thing, all right? And it has an LED in here. But look at this. I could stretch it down lower, but I want a perfect angle because I'm going to be filming from here with my camera overhead to my table. That's pretty much what I had to do. So this is not going to be in the way no more. This one is still in the way, but I was thinking about just bringing one down, completely down and having it. But I actually need to move this a lot more. So that's why I had the extender. But look at this, guys. You could bring it down lower, of course. You could set up through the lower one or the sides. And I decided to put on the side. I put it on the actual roof. There is an actual piece of wood there that's hanging on in there. So it's not just drywall, it's in the piece of wood. So it's stable. And this is a little heavy. That's why I had to put it in there. Now, I put it to the limitations of the shortness because it doesn't have to be that low. It's already about over 6 feet from my head, so which is perfect. I don't have to hit my head all the time. Oh, I'm 6 feet, but before I was able to hit my head because it was just a pole standing here. But now look at this. It's not in the way. It's perfect. Recommend you guys. It has that cable management too, which I am going to do that. Set up the cable, zip tie it there, and let it hang through there. So hope you guys enjoy the video.